Om Jnanatimirandasya Gyananjana-shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Namo Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Preshtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swaminiti Namine. Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschati Deshatarine Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shrivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Shrivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Let me share my screen. So last time we saw the 26th meaning of Atma Rama verse. And the 26th meaning was that the Nirgrantha or the Vyadha or the hunter who does not have any wealth of sadhana, even he, that means he's not, when we say that he does not have the wealth of sadhana, it means that he is not qualified for sadhana bhakti. For the qualification of sadhana bhakti, you should be neither too much attached nor too much detached. But he was too much attached in the sense that sense enjoyment and too much into tamasic guna. So he wasn't qualified per se for sadhana bhakti. But even that hunter also performed bhakti to Krishna by the association of Narada Muni, by the association of the devotee. Even he became eligible to perform bhakti, and then he quickly elevated to a very high level of devotional service. Now we will start looking at from 27th meaning.
Prabhuji, can you make the screen little bit big, that notes?
Yes.
Thank you, Prabhu.
This is 27 to 58. Okay, so after Mahaprabhu tells about the meaning of Nirgrantha means Vyada or hunter, Mahaprabhu narrates the story of the hunter and Narada. And then the entire chapter, those slokas were mentioned to narrate that story. Now, from this verse onwards, again, he goes back to explaining the meanings of the Atmarama verse. I'm going to open the Atmarama verse side by side just for reference. Okay. Atmaramashya munaya nirgrantaha api urukrame kurvantya heituki bhaktim mittam bhuta guna harihi. So the nirgrantha means hunter in the previous one, and then whole thing is applied. Whole verse is focused on that person. Now here he says, Ar arthashun jhata jaha arthera bhanda sthule dui artha shukshma bhatrisha prakar. So he's saying, listen to one more meaning. It has a lot of meanings embedded into it. Arthera bhandar. So much thing is embedded in that. Sthule dhui artha, shukshme bhatrisha prakar. On a high level, there are two types of meanings. On a detail level, Sukshma is detail. On a detail level, you have Bhatrisha. Bhatrisha means 32. 32 meanings. Okay. So total is of 32 meanings. But on a high level, two meanings. Right? We'll see what is that. आत्मा शब्द को है सर्वविद भगवान एक स्वयं भगवान और भगवान आख्यान. So first he explains the meaning of Atma. Atma means Sarvavidha Bhagavan. Sarvavidha Bhagavan has many meanings. One of the meanings is the Bhagavan who is worshipped by the devotees, or all types of Bhagavan, as Prabhupada explains here. Eka Swayam Bhagavan. One is Swayam Bhagavan, that is Krishna. Okay. Ara Bhagavan Akhya, that is, another is just Bhagavan. Atma means Sarvavidha Bhagavan, and included in that, what is that? Swayam Bhagavan, and then Bhagavan. Swayam Bhagavan is Krishna, Bhagavan is all other forms of Krishna, Vishnu, different Vishnu forms, right? All of them are called Bhagavan, but Krishna is called Swayam Bhagavan. So Atma is equals to either Swayam Bhagavan or Bhagavan. Swayam Bhagavan is Krishna and Bhagavan is the other forms of the Lord. Tanterame Joy She Shobha Atmaram Vidhi Bhakta Raga Bhakta Dui Bidanam. Those who take pleasure in that Bhagavan, that means those who take pleasure in serving the Lord, those are called Atmarama here. That is the devotees. So Atma Rama is equals to those who take pleasure in serving the Lord. This is the devotees. And the devotees are of two types. Here is mentioned Vidhi Bhakta and Raga Bhakta. Vidhi Bhakta, Raga Bhakta. Vidhi Bhakta and Raga Bhakta is basically devotees in the Vaidhi path and devotees in the Raga path. So this is the high level, or high level. If you divide, it's two meanings you are getting. So Atma Rama. So the Vidhi Bhaktas are worshipping the Lord. That is one meaning. And the Raga Bhaktas are worshipping the Lord. That is another meaning. Okay, two meanings. Doi Bhida Bhakta Choi Chari Chari Prakar Parishad Sadhan Sutta Sadhaka Gun are. Now he is explaining the 32 meanings. So on a detail level, there is 32 divisions. On a high level, 2 division. The high level 2 division is Vidhi Bhakta and Raga Bhakta. On a detail level is basically each of this bhaktas are divided into 4 categories. They are Parishadas, Sadhana Siddha, and 3 and 4 are Sadhaka Ganas. This 4 is also included here. Parishadas. Parishadas are the associates of the Lord, the eternal associates of the Lord, who are there with the Lord all the time. Sadhana Siddha is those who perform sadhana and then they became perfected and then they joined the associates of the Lord. These are the first 2 types. Then the next 2 types of Sadhakagan, those who perform sadhaka, sadhana bhakti. That is all of us, including. Jata ajata rati bhede sadhak dui bhede vidhi raga marge chari chari ashta bhede. So you have the sadhaka we said it 3 and 4. So what are the 3 and 4? Jata Rati and Ajata Rati. Jata Rati means those who have awakened love of God or bhava. Those who have not awakened love of God or bhava. This is not the prema stage where they became the sadhana siddha. They are still in the sadhana stage. The bhava is also included in the sadhana stage in this case. Okay, the stage of bhava. So these are the two types of sadhanas, sadhakas. Those who are in the bhava stage and those who are below the bhava stage. Okay, and all these four types of there in Vidhi Bhakta and as well as the Raga Bhakta. So there is the Vidhi Bhakta Parishada, Vidhi Bhakta associate is there, and then Vidhi Bhakta Sadhana Siddha is there, and Vidhi Bhakta Sadhakas are there. Similarly for Raganuga Parishadas, that is the eternal associates. Raganuga Bhaktas are also Sadhana Siddhas, those who perform sadhana and then attain the Siddha. And then Raganuga's devotees are also in the Sadhakas, practicing devotees. Those who are in the bhava stage, but in the path of Raganuga, and those who are below the bhava stage, but they are also in the path of Raganuga. Bhidi Bhakti Nitya Siddha Parishad Das Sakha Guru Kantha Ghan Charibida Prakash. Now he is again dividing the Parishadas into four types. So you have Dasa, servant, Sakha, friend, and Guru. Guru including elders, basically, starting from parents. And then you have Kanta, lovers. You have four types: those who are servants, those who are friends, and those who are elders, parents, uncles, and so on, and those who are lovers. These are the gopis. In the case of Krishna, they are gopis. Sadhana Siddha Dasa Sakha Guru Kanthagon Jatarati Sadhaka Bhakta Charibita Jan. So even in the Sadhana Siddha also these four categories are there. And Jatarati Sadhaka Bhakta also you have four categories. Ajatarati Sadhaka Bhakta Chari Prakar Vidhimarge Bhakta Shodasha Veda Prachar. So basically this is not only the Parishadas, but this is the Sadhana Siddhas and Sadhakas. So all of them. So those who are eternal associates, they are situated in four different flavors of rasa, and those who are performed sadhana and attained siddha, they are also situated in dasa, sakya, vatsalya or madhurya rasa. Those who are in the sadhaka or those who are in the sadhana stage, that is the sadhakas, those who are in the bhava stage, jatarati, they also have these four types of flavor, that is servant, friend, guru, and kanta. And similarly, you have those who are below the bhava stage. Even they are also aspiring or going toward that becoming a servant or becoming a friend, becoming a guru or becoming a lover. So they are also situated in that four different rasas. So in this way, you have two. So you have two types, Vidhi Bhakta and Raga Bhakta, and each of them are divided into four types. You have Parishada, Sadhana Siddhas, and two types of Sadhakas, and each of them are further divided into four. So you get 32. Raga marge je che bhakte shorasha vibhe dhui marke atma ramer Trisha Vibhayed. So total in the Raga Marga and Vidhi Marga, if you include all these things, then they become 32 varieties of devotees. So 32 varieties of devotees are Atma Ramas. मुनि निर्ग्रंथ च अपि चारे शब्द अर्थ झाले जगह जय lage tatha koriye samartha. So then you have other meanings in this verse. Atma Rama he has explained. Then Muni, Nirgrantha, Api, and Cha. You can apply whatever meaning is suitable that he has previously explained. Bhatrisha, Chabisha, Mili, Ashta, Panchash are Ek Bed Shuna Arther Prakash. So he's total for 32 types of meanings Mahaprabhu has explained. So what does it mean? When the verse says Atma Rama, that means you can apply one of this. That is Vidhi Bhakta, who is a Parishada or who is an eternal associate of the Lord in the Dasya Rasa, is worshipping the Lord. That is the meaning of the verse. That's one meaning. Second meaning is Vidhi Bhakta, who is a sadhana siddha, who performed sadhana and perfected, and situated in Dasya Rasa. He is also worshipping the Lord. This is the second meaning. Third meaning, you can apply like this, all these permutations, and come up with 32 types of meanings. So that, including the previous 26 meanings and 32, you get total 58 meanings. So 58 meanings are done. So just in one shot. Now, Are Eka Bheda Shuna Arther Prakash. Now, further meanings he is going to explain. That is the 59th meaning. Itara itara chadiya samas korea atannabar atma rama namaloiya. Now he is applying the meaning of cha equal to let's complete this one because it these things together. Atma ramascha atanabha sheshe sabo lopakori raki ke bar. So this pattern we have already seen that he is using the ekashesha compound. So ekashesha compound is you have multiple words combined together become one word. So let's say the word is like this, Atma Rama. So this Atma Rama refers to one of the 32 varieties of devotees. Okay. Then you put cha. Cha is like an and. And then you put another Atma Rama. Sorry, what happened here? And you put another Atma Rama. Cha. That is the next variety of the devotee in the 32. Similarly, you do for this 58 times. So it is not only this 32 actually, it is the above 58 types of Atma Ramas, which have been previously mentioned. So all these Atma Ramas, so you put like that. You would have this word like this. And if you want to make a compound word together in Sanskrit, how would you write this one? You would write it like this. Atma Rama, hyphen, ... 58 times you apply. Then Atma Rama. So one word it will become. An example is Rama, Ramaha cha, Ramaha cha. If you want to write it, you will write it as Rama, Rama. Two Ramas. So let's say this Rama is referring to Balram and this Rama is referring to Parashuram. So if you want to mention these two persons together, you will write Rama Rama. This is a Dvandva compound. Now, the Ekashesha rule is saying that when you're writing like this, you don't need to write the whole thing if all of the forms are in the same manner. You can just only write the last one. So Rama, last word alone is enough. So here the last word is Atma Rama. So this is what the Ekashesha compound rule. So basically then this word Atma Rama, what does it mean? It is actually the Ekashesha compound of the 58 types of the Atma Ramas. Okay, each individual person is mentioned separately. Sarupanam ekashesha ekavibhakta uktarthanam aprayoga iti. So this is Panini Sutra 1-64, where it says that if all the words are of the same form, so you see here the word Atma Rama, Atma Rama, Atma Rama, these are all of the same form, it is there. And they are in the same vibhakti, that is in the ending. If it is like that, then you can just use the last word alone. So he's quoting a Panini Sutra to back it up, what he's explaining. Atana chakarer shabolopa hoy, eka atma rame shabde atana artak hoy. So all this cha included, everything along with this Atma Rama gets deleted and only the last one remains. अश्भत वृक्षा च भट वृक्षा च कपित वृक्षा च आत्माराम वृक्षा च वृक्षाः. So basically he's giving an example. Let's say Ashwata Vriksha, Ashwata tree, Bata Vriksha, Bata is fig tree, and Kapita Vriksha, a tree called Kapita. So if you want to write this word together, Vrikshaha cha, Vrikshaha cha, Vrikshaha, then you would write Vrikshaha, including the Amra Vriksha, the mango tree also. If you want to write this one, you can just write Vrikshaha, trees. That's it. Asmin mane vriksha palanti joiche hoy, toiche soba atma rama krishna bhakti korai. So he gives the same thing. If you go on to say, in this forest, the trees are all bearing fruits. So, you're not finding only one variety of trees. You can have so many different trees. There can be mango trees. There can be fig trees. There can be orange trees. All of them are bearing fruits. So that is your meaning. So in this way, when Atma Rama is being used here, it is referring to 58 types of the Atma Ramas. So that is the 59th meaning. So basically, 58 types of Atma Ramas perform bhakti to Krishna. Now, 60th meaning. Atma Ramascha samuche kohiye chakar munayascha bhakti kore ei artathar. The 59th meaning is simple. That he says, for the word cha, you take it as like an and. So in the previous meaning, when we took Atma Ramaha, the Atma Ramas who are the Munis. Munis means who contemplate on Krishna in this case. Who are Nirgranthas. Nirgrantha means beyond avidya, or ignorance, etc. So many meanings are there, but I'm just taking one of the meanings. Worship or perform unmotivated bhakti to Krishna. This is the first meaning. Here, instead of saying Atma Ramas who are Munis, who are Nirgranthas, here the meaning is taken as cha equal to samuchaya, or more like an and. What happens here? Atma Ramas and Munis. So the Atma Ramas, the 58 types of Atma Ramas, and the Munis, and those people who are contemplating on Krishna, both of them being Nirgranthas, perform and motivated bhakti to Krishna. So this is the 60th meaning. Nirgranthaye bahoya api nirdharane ei vuna shashti prakar Arthakorilun Vyakhyane. So in this case, Nirgrantha, though they are being Nirgranthas, they are performing service to the Lord, unmotivated bhakti to the Lord. Nirdharana is indeed. So here, both of them being Nirgranthas, indeed. That is the meaning of api here. Sarva samuchay ara ek artha hoy atma ramascha munayascha nirgrantha che bajhai. So the next one is 61st. Sorry, this is here. 59th, I think I made a mistake. So this is actually part of 59th meaning. Yeah. All right. So here the 58 types of the Atma Ramas and the Munis, both of them are being Nirgranthas, perform unmotivated bhakti. So forget about this one. This is not correct. This is the one. This is the final meaning. Atma Ramas and Munis, both of them being Nirgranthas, indeed perform unmotivated bhakti to Krishna. So here Mahaprabhu is not saying Atma Ramas who are Munis, but he is saying Atma Ramas and Munis, but both of them being Nirgranthas. The 60th meaning is what is the Sarva Samuchaya. So here, what he says is very simple. Use here Atma Ramas and Munis, both of them are being Nirgranthas. Instead of that, you just say Atma Ramas and Munis and Nirgranthas. That's it. Sarva Samuchaya means each of them are individual entities. There is no adjective here. So here Nirgrantha is an adjective to both Atma Ramas and Munis. Here in this case, it is not like that. So all of them are indeed performing unmotivated bhakti to Krishna. But this is not the meaning alone. He is further explaining. Api Shabda Avadharane Shekhachari Bhar Chari Shabda Sange Bera Koriba Vuchar. So here the meaning of Api. Api is equals to he is using the word indeed. Eva. Indeed means without any doubt. Okay. So now we have to apply this and we have to come up to the meaning. So what he says is, where can you apply this api? So here is the word api. Do you want to apply it to Nirgranthas or do you want to apply to here? Which word should you apply? So here he is saying you can apply to 4 different words, the same word. 4 types you can apply. What is that? Urukrame eva, bhakti meva, ahaituki meva, kurvanti eva. So 4 words. Urukrama, kurvanti, ahaitukim, bhaktim. You can apply api to any of these 4 words. So let's do that. So what happens? The Atma Ramas, the Munis, the Nirgranthas, all perform unmotivated bhakti to Urukrama indeed. That is the first meaning, right? That is, they perform bhakti to Krishna. They don't perform bhakti to Paramatma. They don't perform bhakti to Brahman. They don't perform bhakti to any other form of Krishna, only to Krishna. That is the first meaning. Api is applied to Urukrama. Indeed to Krishna. Indeed or only to Krishna. Right? Now we are going to apply api to bhakti. So how does it take? The Atma Ramas, the Munis and the Nirgranthas perform indeed bhakti to, unmotivated bhakti to Urukrama, Krishna. They perform bhakti alone. They don't perform anything other than bhakti. That is, they don't perform jnana to Krishna. They don't perform yoga to Krishna. They don't perform karma kanda to Krishna. They perform bhakti indeed. Okay. That's second. Now the third one, apply api to ahaituki. The Atma Ramas, the Munis, the Nirgranthas indeed perform unmotivated bhakti to Urukrama. So the emphasis is on unmotivated. That means they don't perform with any motivation. They don't perform with the motivation of dharma, artha, kama, or any other self enjoyment. They don't perform. They perform indeed unmotivated bhakti. That is the emphasis here. Okay. Now that's the third one. The fourth one is apply api to kurvanti, perform. The Atma Ramas, the Munis, the Nirgranthas perform unmotivated bhakti to Urukrama or Krishna. So what does it mean? So there is the word kurvanti. It is coming from the word root word kr, which is in Parasmai Pada and Atmane Pada. So you can write this word in two different forms, Parasmai Pada and Atmane Pada. So when you are writing in Parasmai Pada, how does it become? I perform for somebody else, then it is Parasmai Pada. If I perform for myself, then it is Atmane Pada. Okay. So here the word is used, the word being used is Parasmai Pada. That indeed they perform for the satisfaction of Krishna. For example, if I go to job, there can be multiple motivations for going to job. I can go to job for myself, earning, so much money for my own enjoyment, or I can perform the job for my family. That's another. Or I can perform job for giving donation to others. There's so many motivations. Here, when I perform the job for myself, I'll use a different form of the word. When I perform the job for somebody else, I use a different form of the word. So that is the difference here. I will actually complete the 61 meanings today. Feel free to drop and feel free to stay back as you're there, because today I want to complete this. Atma shabde ko hai kshetragya jiva lakan brahmati kita paryanta tara shakti te gone. So here now he's saying 61st meaning. This is here. So here we said that api is applied to 4 different words. That is kurvanti, ahai tukim, bhaktim, uruk krame. Okay. Now this is the 61st meaning. In the 61st meaning, what he says is that Atma means Jiva. This is the final meaning. Okay, so finally we are coming to the word Atma means Jiva. Before that we didn't even take Atma means Jiva. This is the first time he is taking Atma means Jiva. Kshetrakya Jiva. That is the ruler of this body. Brahma Adikita Paryanta Tara Shakti Gone. So who are the Jivas? Starting from Brahma down to bugs, small bugs, Kita. All of these things are counted as the Jiva. Vishnu Shakti para prokta kshetragya kya tata para avidya karma sanyanya dritiya shakti rishyate. So here he's quoting a verse saying that the Vishnu Shakti is divided into 3 types. One is the Para Shakti, one is the Kshetragya Shakti, and the third one is the avidya karma. So basically one is material energy, one is spiritual energy, and the next one is marginal energy, that is the Jiva Shakti. So here the meaning is the Jiva Shakti. Kshetragya Atma Purushaha Pradhanam Prakriti Striyam. So he's quoting a dictionary saying that what is the meaning of Atma? Atma can mean Kshetragya, or it can mean Purusha, or it can mean Pradhana, or it can mean Prakriti. There's so many meanings. This is from Amarakosha dictionary. Brahmite jyoti sadhusanga pai sabatyaji tabeti ho krishnera bujhai. They are roaming around in this world again and again in many different forms, many different births. But when they obtain the sadhu sangha, they give up everything and then they worship Krishna. Shati artha ko hilim sabha krishner bhajan, say artha hoi a sabha udhahar. So many meanings he has explained previously, and you can take all of them as examples for the Jiva, because all of them are Jivas performing bhakti to Krishna. So all of them are performing bhakti to Krishna, all the Jivas. Ekashashti arthas ebhe spurila tamasange tamar bhakti boshe butte artera tarange. So he says, Mahaprabhu is speaking to Rupa Goswami. So Mahaprabhu is saying that, I think Rupa Goswami or Sanatana Goswami, anyways. So he's saying that because of your association, 61st meaning has come up. Mahaprabhu wanted to explain only 60 meanings. But because of the association of either Rupa Goswami or Sanatana Goswami, that the 61st meaning has come about. Sanatana. So it is Sanatana Goswami. Artha Shuni Sanatan Bhishmita Hoya Stuti Kore Mahaprabhur Charana Dhariya. So hearing the 61 meanings, Sanatana Goswami became very wonderful, Vishmita, that became struck with wonder. And then he started glorifying Mahaprabhu holding his lotus feet. So this ends the 61 meanings of Atmarama verse. Okay, any questions, any comments, concerns?
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam, Jai Shri. Prabhu, if we have to ask questions, if myself at least, I have to go through n number of times you are teaching of this whole section of, 64 meanings. Now that we have finished 61 meanings, Jai to you, Prabhuji. All glories to you. But it is so wonderful. Today's is a little bit hard. You went very fast. I feel, because of time constraint and all that. But Prabhu, since it is in the YouTube, it is really, really helpful. So I will come up with questions by next week. I have to write everything starting from the first and again one more time go through everything and then. But thank you so much for taking up this service and giving your time for us, Prabhuji. Thank you so much.
Yeah,
all
thank you,
glories to your knowledge, Prabhuji. All glories to your Sanskrit scholarship and all the knowledge, and we are so grateful. And we are happy that you are with us. We could be able to take your association in this way. And take something from you, Prabhu. Thank you so
Thank you.
much.
All glories to all the devotees here who are here and encouraging me throughout the path, and also all glories to the Vaishnavacharyas, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, Prabhupada, and Kaviraj Goswami, and Mahaprabhu, and Sanatana Goswami. So all of them have given us these meanings for us to relish and memorize and enjoy. So basically, at the end, Mahaprabhu will say that this is the glory of Bhagavatam. Every verse, you can just bring out unlimited amount of meanings. So we should not think that, there's only one meaning for a particular verse. There are unlimited meanings. Even though the acharyas bring out so many meanings, we cannot still think that that is the end of the meaning for the verse. You can still dig out more meanings out of that. So that's the glory of Srimad Bhagavatam.
So nice to hear, Prabhu. Thank you so much. And I hope and pray that we will hear forever from you, in our lifetime, Prabhu. Thank you, Prabhu. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mataji.
Jivan Prabhu, what can I say? It was amazing today. I was just thinking, how Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, when he was Sanskrit scholar, and he used to, he used to counteract his own meaning to different ways, So I can see now the way you explain how he can do that, without understanding this, the way you explained us, I couldn't have imagined how Chaitanya Mahaprabhu can do that, So thank you.
Thank you for bringing up that point. I mean, many times we hear Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, scholar, but this is one of the place where we actually evidently see what scholarship is performing, right? So by understanding this, we can understand the glory of Mahaprabhu. Thank you for bringing that point, Prabhu. Thank you. So we'll stop here. Thank you, devotees, for joining. Hare Krishna. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhya eva cha paditanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Glory Vaishnava Gita.
Jai.
Thank you, Prabhu.
Thank you so much, Prabhuji.
Thank you.